The Nectar of Devotion by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Chapter 24 is called Further Traits of Sri Krishna. As much as we probably can talk for a long time about divine names or qualities, perhaps it is time that we talk about what can be done with those qualities. Yes, divinity is capable of vengeance, but sometimes certain domains or other categories are left alone, or certain things happen in those places to protect the devotees. Divinity is constantly in the mode of enjoyment. Divinity enjoys the communication. Divinity enjoys the rightly performed rituals. The Srimad Bhagavatam talks about how people wait and how people change their way of looking at things. All about individuals being pleased. There's a dependability of divinity that other beings do not have. Some people don't have to go through whole lists of scriptural rituals. Some people will make sure that their kid sits down and says an entire scripture with the aid of a teacher. That's it. They just have them go through it. Whether they have to memorize it or not, whether they can or not, that can vary. But the freeing from anxieties actually happens through God consciousness. And there's the Bana demon. The Bana demon, it has many hands. And if you remember what I said about what I saw on Mount St. Helens, there was at least the one time, I'm remembering this one time, there was, I think it was in the big room, and there was this entity with like these many hands. But in this case, there's the idea that auspiciousness and the material mode controlling didn't like the loss of this Hydra type of demon. But those that are making it, it's like, oh no, we've lost this. But it was a demon, right? You know, divinity doesn't care what the feelings of others are. If it's the right thing to do, divinity's going to do it. Srimad Bhagavatam 10:43-14 reminds us that divinity is the particular symbol or really favored element for whatever class of entity that a person is upon. Now, sometimes to do certain actions, there are certain attributes that are taken on. Styles of dress, things that you have on your person, and deity, of course, is the best to put on these marks and to carry out these deeds in the peculiar way that they need to be carried out. But let's remember, the power is in divinity, divine consciousness, as we've seen listed before. And if someone needs help, they need help. We're not stepping over the rights of some people to help other people. No Robin Hood fantasy here. But certainly, we're not waiting to see who's of what class or any other level of connection. If someone needs help, someone can benefit the world through something, then that's what they kind of should end up having, right? And, you know, religious instructions available to everyone.